Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. And if not, feel free to drop me a comment below and I will do my absolute best to cheer you up. Now, in the last video, we finished up dungeon number 5, the Catfish's Maul, and we got our 5th instrument that we're going to be using to awaken the Windfish. Now, whilst we was inside that dungeon, we also got ourselves a new ability called the hook shot, which we can use to cross very large gaps, and we can also use the hook shot ability to stun enemies and do some big damage to them. So what we're going to be focusing on in today's video is we are going to be unlocking the Boomerang. Now, I'm not too sure if you need to unlock the Boomerang. I don't know if it's going to be used for anything later on in the game, but it is a very cool weapon to have because it's a ranged weapon and it also doesn't run out of ammo. So if you unlock the bow and you buy it from the store, if you run out of arrows, you obviously can't use your bow anymore. Whereas the Boomerang, you can keep using it indefinitely. So it's a very nice item to have. So we're going to be unlocking that in today's video. Now, I've already spoken to the goat. I gave her a flower. I think it was called a hibiscus or something like that. I'm probably getting that name completely wrong for the 5 millionth time. But we gave her the flower in Animal Village, and in return she gave me a love letter. Now, we brought the love letter to the mysterious forest and we gave it to Mr. Right over here, who in return has given me a broom. Now, if I remember correctly, I think I have to give this broom to Mrs. Yahoo, I think her name is, because I always remember her name because she reminds me of Mario, because, you know, Yahoo! So I don't know if she's in Maybe Village or if she's gone over to Animal Village. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to first things first warp over to Animal Village, because I'm pretty sure she's moved to there. I think as soon as you get this broom, she moves to Animal Village. I don't think she's in Maybe Village anymore. So we're going to warp to Animal Village, see if we can find Mrs. Maybe there. And if she's not there, then we will teleport back to Maybe Village and we'll check if she's there instead. But I think she's moved over to Animal Village now, and we're going to trade the broom with her, and she's going to give me another item. I can't remember what she gives me. I think she might be the one that gives me the fishing hook. Because I did mention in the last video, I did all of the stuff I'm doing at the moment, I did with my own knowledge. But once I got the fishing hook, I had no idea who to give the fishing hook to, and I couldn't find any other fisherman except the one in Maybe Village, and he didn't want the fishing hook. So I had to Google what to do for the rest of the quest line. So I'm just being honest, I did have to Google it, because I like to be honest. Because normally I do everything in games by just working things out myself. I don't like to Google things, but this was one situation where I just got very annoyed, so I decided to Google it. Because I couldn't find anyone that wanted the bloody fishing hook. I even tried speaking to people that weren't fishermen, because I thought, you know, maybe one of them want it. Maybe one of them are going to start fishing or something. But nope, nobody wanted it. And then I discovered, thanks to Google, that the bloody fisherman is hiding under this random bridge that you have to swim under, where it doesn't even look like an area you can travel to. And he's sitting under there in his little boat. It was a right pain in the butt. And then I got a necklace, and I knew who to take the necklace to because I'd spoken to the mermaid before. And then I got a scale from the mermaid, and I was like, what the fuck do I do with this? So I had to Google it again. And then after that, I had to Google it again to find out where to take the next item. And then I finally got the Boomerang. But this is where Mrs. Yahoo is, look. See? Grandma Yahoo. Yahoo, Yahoo. A new broom. For me? Is it? Isn't it? No. Then you sweep the island. Then you sweep the island. Well, I already cut all the fucking grass. I already killed all the monsters, so I might as well take up another task as well. Okay, right, let's give her the broom. We don't have much of a choice. We have to give her the broom. Okay, in return, you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. To be honest, that's actually a pretty fair trade for me, because I ain't got much use for a broom. I mean, obviously my work is cleaning in real life. I'm a cleaner, so I have a lot of use for a broom. But outside of work, I have no use for a broom because I have carpets in my house. So I don't really need a broom. But a fishing hook, I do fishing quite a lot. So a fishing hook is very useful for me. There's a barb on that fishing hook. You're not supposed to have barbed hooks. So they're actually illegal in most places in England. You have to use barbless hooks because barbed hooks damage the fish's lip. Because a barbed hook, the reason why there's a barb on it, that little extra bit of the side, is so the fish can't escape, but it damages the fish's lip a lot more. Whereas a normal hook, there's more chance you'll lose the fish, but it's friendlier to the fish. So that's why they've banned barbed hooks in most lakes in England. There probably are some places you can still use them, but very, very rare. And I don't recommend using them anyway. Obviously, the fish won't escape as easily, but it really does hurt the fish's lip a lot more. Because with a normal hook, it's just like having your ear pierced, I guess. But with a barbed one, it can tear the lip of the fish. So yeah, if you ever go fishing, don't use barbed hooks, especially in England, because it's against the rules and you could be fined. Right, so the next place we're going to be going to, we need to take this fishing hook to the fisherman. But the place that we're going to be going to once we've got our boomerang is actually up here. So I'm just going to quickly come up here just so that I can unlock the map so I can remember where I need to go. And when I say unlock the map, I mean remove the fog of war. Oh, has the owl come to distract me now? Hoot, there are 2 shrines. One to the north, the other to the south. First head south where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Oh yeah, that's where we're going to be going in this video. I need to go there because, yeah, I think when he says one to the north and one to the south, I think he means because we have to go here first. I guess this counts as the south. We need to go into a little room here and there's like a thing that gives you a bit more lore about the island, and you also get the face key, I think it's called, or you get a key for the next dungeon. Then there's another shrine here, and that's where the face dungeon is, and that's where we're going to be going, probably in the next video. So I guess that's what he's talking about. But I'm just going to run down here quickly so the fog of war leaves the map. And then we're going to fast travel back to probably Martha's Bay or whatever it's called. I think we're going to fast travel there. There we go, ancient ruins, lovely. There we go. So we're going to come down this way first and we're going to go in here. And then once we've been in here, we're going to go into there and that's where the face dungeon's going to be. Right, so let's have a look then. Oops. This is why I wanted to get the ocarina a couple of videos back, because like I said, it's very useful. Because if we didn't have this, we'd have to constantly keep travelling back to these warp points just to be able to warp somewhere else. But yeah, we're going to fast travel to Martha's Bay, and then we need to get into the water right near the Catfish's Mall, and there's going to be a random bridge you can swim under. And like I said, you're going to understand why I needed to Google this, because it's an absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. Nobody would find this on their own. It's bullshit. I don't know what people did back in the day, but back in the day, before people had Google and the internet, and people used to buy magazines and walkthroughs and stuff like that in magazines, and you get like tips and hints in like the Game Master magazine and stuff like that. Also, a good way to kill these guys is with the boomerang, and also the hook shot I think stuns them sometimes. There you go. They always seem to drop a fairy. But yeah, we're going to swim down here, and this is where we need to go. So we're going to come over here. Make sure you remember that statue, because that's going to be very important in a minute. And also, make sure you remember this mermaid over here. I suppose the fact that I got the scowl from this, the fact that I got the scowl from this mermaid should have been a very big hint that maybe I needed to do something with the mermaid statue. But we're going to swim over here. I'm pretty sure it's over here. And we're going to come down here. And you literally need to go all the way over here and swim underneath this bloody bridge. See how random is that? How the hell are you going to work that out unless you're swimming absolutely everywhere? I suppose you could come across it by luck, I guess. But then we're going to speak to this fisherman now. Come on, Link, jump. Why are you jumping? There we go. Oh, what is that you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You had better let me have it. I will give you my next catch if you let me have it. No. You should be more kind to me. I thought we were buddies. What are you on about? We just bloody met, mate. Come on. We can't be buddies already. Okay, let's say yes this time. You had better let me have it. That just seems very demanding, doesn't it? You had better let me have it. The better. God. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. I mean, we all know that Beowulf is the pro fisherman, not you, but okay. My, that's a big one. That's what she said. The fishing hook became a necklace. Lucky. You are pretty lucky, actually, because that looks like it would be worth a pretty penny, doesn't it? Looks like you get yourself quite a bit of money for that necklace. But we're now going to take this necklace back outside, and we are going to give it to the mermaid. And when I say give it to the mermaid, I mean the necklace, nothing else, because that would be dirty. And I'm not sure how it would work anyway, because, you know, mermaids have towels. Hello, mermaid, how you doing? I bet she's going to assume that I've spoken to her before, when I definitely haven't. Ah, that's it. That's my necklace. Give it. Give it back. Yeah, she literally acts like I've spoken to her before. Ah, that's it. That's my necklace. Like she's spoken to me about the necklace before. Which she surely hasn't, because I don't think I've spoken to her in this playthrough, have I? I will give you a scowl, as I said. What do you mean, as you said? This is the first time I've spoken to you. Promise you'll only take one. Lovely. You returned the necklace and got a scowl of the mermaid's towel. Oh. How will you use this? So he literally took a scowl off of her towel. Jesus, that's a bit violent, ain't it? No wonder she only wanted me to take one. I wonder what the scowl was from. I'm going to get smacked by that fireball, ain't I? Better move quick. God, that was close. Right, so I'm pretty sure we have to swim up here now. And we now need to take this scowl to the... oh, watch out. We now need to take this scowl to the mermaid statue. I should have worked this bit out on my own, because I had to Google the bit with a fisherman. I didn't have to Google the bit with a mermaid, because like I said, I already spoke to her in my playthrough and she mentioned that her necklace was missing. So I already, oh god, I already knew that she needed the necklace. But yeah. Another good thing about this hook shot is you can actually take down these bloody electric things now. But yeah, once I got the scowl, I didn't really know what to do after that. But I should have worked out that I should have took it to the mermaid statue. Would have made a lot of sense, wouldn't it? But no, I didn't really work it out. I like this bloody hook shot, it's very useful. But yeah, we need to come down here, and I think we need to... It's not up here, is it? Oh, this might be... What does he actually talk about? Secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. Oh. Oh, well, there you go. If you spoke to him, I guess you would have got a hint about the bridge. Because you speak to him, secrets are like water when it comes to bridges. So then you're going to be thinking, oh, secrets and a bridge. And then as soon as you do that, you come down here and there's a bridge here. So I suppose that's how you would have worked it out. Because I never spoke to that owl before. I didn't even speak to him in my own playthrough. Oh, well, there you go. That's a very big hint for you. So if you're playing this without a guide, then I guess he will be the one to tell you where to take the fishing hook. Okay. Right, and we're going to come across here, I think. And this should lead me, yep, to the mermaid. You put the missing scowl in the mermaid statue. Very nice. Right. Now we've got to be careful down here, because I think there's bloody invisible enemies everywhere in here. Yeah. You can't see them until you pick this bad boy up. You got the magnifying lens. Now literally, everything we just did leads to you getting the magnifying lens. Now we can keep the magnifying lens because this magnifying lens, I think it says it actually, yeah, this will reveal many things you couldn't see before. So we literally did all of this trading line, because pretty much every single trade you do in this game from the beginning leads to you getting this magnifying glass. I don't think there's any more trading now. So all the way back right at the start when we got the Yoshi doll, you know, because it was the Yoshi doll. Then after we got the Yoshi doll, what do we get then? We got something from that girl, didn't we? I can't even remember why. We ended up with that tin of food. Then we ended up with a stick. We ended up with a banana. Then we got a stick from the monkey. Then we gave the stick to Tearing, and then we got the honeycomb. Then we got the pineapple. Then from the pineapple we got the rose. Then the rose we got the letter. The letter we got the broom. The broom we got the fishing hook. The fishing hook we got the necklace. The necklace we got the scowl. The scowl we got the magnifying glass. And all of that leads to just being able to reveal a random door on the beach over here. And there's a random guy that you can't see until you've got this magnifying glass. He lives in like a cave. And you can't see the cave entrance until you've got the magnifying glass. So all of that led to that. And then we go in there and I think you can trade him your shovel. So you can just give him your shovel, which you obviously buy. And I think if you want to use your shovel again, I think you can trade back the boomerang to get your shovel back, maybe. But bloody nightmare, innit? A lot of work. A lot of bloody work. Oh no, bloody mimics. I think you have to kill them with a charge attack. I don't think there's any other way of killing them. Or maybe a bow or a boomerang might kill them too. Sorry if my voice has been a bit dodgy in the last video and this one. I'm feeling a little bit rough at the moment. But I've been back to work. I'm around a school and I'm having to clean up so much crap at the moment. I'm surprised I'm not already ill. That's one thing I will tell you, you know. Schools are definitely the breeding ground for every fucking virus in the world. I mean, it's already a fact because a lot of things in England were already open again. But, and the virus, like this COVID-19, it wasn't really spreading too much in England. But as soon as they opened the schools, it went from like 900 a day new infections to now 4,500 new infections a day. That is how disgusting schools are. And that's with me cleaning my arse off in there every single day. It's ridiculous. Schools are vile. Absolutely vile. Right, so we now, I think we can go to Martha's Bay, can't we? Is there like some boulders we can move there, I think? But yeah, all of this, like I said, it leads to you getting the magnifying glass. Also, make sure you've got some bombs, because I think we're gonna... I keep pressing the wrong button. It's because I don't use the Nintendo Switch as often as my PS4, so I always forget the bloody locations of buttons. Right, we're going to put these here. But make sure you've got some bombs, because you're going to need them to be able to get into this cave. Oh yeah, we just got to move these boulders out of the way. But once we're done with this, we're then going to head over to the ancient ruins. And we're going to begin trying to get the key. And then by the time we do that, it'll probably be the end of this video. But then in the next video, we will start our mission to get through the sixth dungeon and unlock our number 6 instrument. But this is the cave that you reveal with a magnifying glass. If you come here without the magnifying glass, you can't see this door at all. And you've got this random dude that wants to trade things. It looks a little bit, you know what it reminds me of? You know in Disney's, I guess it's Mickey Mouse, one of the TV shows, or Goof Troop, or Goofy's movie, and it's saying with Goofy, but you know you've got that big fat baddie guy that looks like a fat version of Goofy. It reminds me of him. I don't know what his name is. But let me quickly, you've got to equip the shovel in one of your buttons, like X or Y, I don't think it matters. So let's have a chat with him. I found a good item washed up on the beach. I will trade it to you for what you have in your X or Y button. If you want to trade, press X or Y, and if you don't, press B. You've got to make sure you have the shovel though. I don't think I mean, I've tried a few different items, but he doesn't seem to want them, so I think it has to be the shovel. Okay, let's do it. If you want this item, you traded me again, come back. You got the boomerang in exchange for the item you had, aka the shovel. So how do I get the shovel back? I'll sell your shovel back. How does 300 rupees sound? Oh, well, if you want to get your shovel back, you just got to pay him. Should I buy it now to save me time later? Because I'm not sure if I'm going to need it again. Actually, no, because I won't be able to buy the bow. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Shut your mouth, Goofy. Right, so what we're going to do now, actually, is I'm going to quickly run back to maybe Village, and I'm going to buy myself the bow and arrow. We've now got the boomerang, and look, see? Very nice to have. But I'm going to come back to maybe Village, because I'm going to buy myself the bow and arrow. Now, the next boss, like a mini-boss that we get the key from, it's a very, very dodgy boss fight. I still don't really know what I'm supposed to do. But you pretty much have to break his armor, and once you break his armor, you can do damage to him. He only takes a few hits to kill, but it seems to take like 25 years for him to take any sort of damage. Like, you have to hit him in a very specific location, but he walks around a lot, he uses his shield a lot to defend, and he also jumps. And when he jumps, you have to jump too, otherwise you get stunned. So you need to hit him in a very specific location to break his armor, but it seems like a nightmare to do it. Obviously, you can use the boomerang on him, but I feel like the bow is a bit better. But obviously, you can run out of arrows, so it's up to you if you want to use the bow or not. But I had a lot more luck with the bow. But you definitely want to unlock the boomerang, because it's good to kill the random knights and stuff that we're going to be battling before we get to the boss. So I'm going to quickly buy the bow. Once I've finished doing my daily chores, like cutting the grass. That seems to grow back in about 25 seconds. As soon as we come out of this shop, the entirety of this grass is going to be back. Pain in the butt. But yeah, let's go and get ourselves a bow. But I had a lot more luck getting damage with this bow. 980 rupees though. Bow and arrow set. Only 980 rupees. Thanks a lot, and come again. Oh look, it's already bloody grown back. Son of a bitch. Right. So now we are gonna warp back to Animal Village, and then we are gonna proceed to go up to the ancient ruins, deal with a couple of knights, and then hopefully we can defeat the boss before the end of this video, because like I said, he's a very easy boss to defeat, but he's in such a small room. He constantly keeps jumping around, and if you don't jump when he jumps, you get stunned, and then he comes over and hits you, and he does quite a bit of damage to you. So it's a bit of a bloody nightmare. Oh, actually, I don't know if I maybe... Let me have a look. I don't know if I can see it from here. Let me have a look. I think I might have left a heart piece in the water. Let me have a look. I can't remember exactly where it was. No, I don't think we might have already picked it up, actually. I'll check when we're done with the dungeon and that. Alright, so we're going to come up here now. I do love how Link runs. I really love how Link runs. It's flipping brilliant, ain't it? Right, and we're going to come down here. And now is a good place to actually have the boomerang. Obviously, you can use your bow as well, and you could probably use your sword as well. But it's a lot quicker with the boomerang or the bow. But obviously, you want to save some of your ammo with the bow, because if you don't have your boomerang, then you're going to need ammo to defeat this boss. Because without a ranged weapon, I don't think you can actually... I mean, you might be able to smack his arm with your sword. I didn't actually try that. Right, which way do we want to go? Actually, I know where there's a seashell in this place. I can show you where there's a seashell. Actually, I'll do it in the next video, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do this boss if I start messing around. But yeah, some of these guys come alive. But you want to smack them in the butt. That's probably why they drop arrows. Because you're going to need them for the boss. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I suppose I can try it when I do this boss fight. But let me know in the comments if you can defeat this guy with a sword. or if you do need a ranged weapon. Because if you do need a ranged weapon, that's a bit of a pain in the butt actually, because you'll either need 980 rupees or to have finished the trading quest. Did it just tell me I could lift up that statue? I swear it just said lift it in it. Let's try it. You can just chuck it out of the way. Lovely. Bit aggressive though, ain't it? There we go. Lovely. And right here, this is where we're going to fight the boss. Now, when he jumps, let me equip my bow actually. But when he jumps, you need to jump too. Otherwise, you're going to get stunned. And then when you're stunned, he'll come over and he hits you. And I think he does quite a bit of damage. I think he even does more than 1 heart of damage. I swear I took a lot of damage from him. I don't think he killed me, but I took a lot of damage from him. Right, so we just need to remember to jump. And you want to shoot. He's got his shield arm. And then you want to get his other arm. And you want to shoot him sort of like, aim for like there, I guess. Because it seems to be a very specific place you need to hit. I mean, maybe I'll try my sword. Lovely. Here he is. Looks a bit like a minotaur. It looks like one of those dudes from Dawn of War, doesn't he? You know, the Warhammer 40k guys, the Space Marines. He looks like one of them, doesn't he? But when he does that, make sure you jump. But you want to shoot him sort of in his... Ouch. Yeah, I take one. Oh, see, look, I got stunned. I don't know where to hit. It's like in the arm. Oops. It's just positioning it. Oops. Oh no. It's because he blocks. I guess we need to do it like after he jumps, maybe? Okay, right. I've died, and I'm now back in the fight again. And for some reason, I've come back into the fight, but I wasn't actually brought back to life with my full health. I've still only died 2 times. Once in the slime key dungeon, I think it was, and I've now died again on this guy. One thing I'm going to try quickly. I keep trying to hit him with my sword, and nothing's happening. I'm going to try and hit him with a charged sword. See if that works. Did it do damage to him or not? It just flashed red then, didn't it? Or was I just seeing shit? Oh, so maybe now I can use my boomerang. It's been a while since I did the fight with this guy, so I don't actually know. All I know is I remember using my bow and boomerang to break his armor. Can I use my sword on him? Because I remember killing him with my bow. I forgot about breaking his shield. I completely forgot about that. So maybe I can... Oh. Look at his face. Oh, we're not going to die again. There we go. Because when I was doing this on my own, I mean, I completely forgot about breaking his shield. But when I was doing this on my own, I guess I broke the shield, and I must have forgotten about that bit. But I kept shooting him in a certain location on his hand. Like, I think it was like somewhere on his right hand. The shield, the side where he weren't holding the shield. And I shot it with my bow several times. And he ended up dying really quickly. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess I just got some lucky shots with my bow. And it was doing damage to him, but only when I shot him in the right hand. I don't know. I've got no idea what happened. I don't know. But either way, he's dead now. Right, I'm going to have to end the video now, WolfTheWolfettes. So yeah, thanks for watching, WolfTheWolfettes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.